Hi guys, I'm Cynthia Guzman and today I'm gonna interview my friend.
Hello, I am Ariana Para, a senior at Chihuahua High School and a Running Start student at CBC.
And today we're gonna be talking about travel to California. To start off the interview, how is it like to travel during quarantine and is it different to other times that you have gone to Cali?
I would say it is different to travel right now, especially in the pandemic, because once you board the plane, everywhere you have to wear your mask. And once you board the plane, they give you like little Clorox wipes so you could like wipe your station. And that it's not like normal how back when we used to do it when we didn't have like this pandemic going on. And now it has like become a norm because every time we go out now, we use hand sanitizers. We wipe our packages when they come in, like with Clorox wipes. So it's like definitely different from how it used to be.
Okay. On to the next question. I know that you love shopping, so can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So when I go shopping now, it's like very different because I'm more precautious of what I'm going to buy and what I'm going to touch, just because people are touching the clothes and like objects, and like you never know who has the virus. So when they touch things, it probably like goes to that object that they're touching, and so I'm just cautious of what I buy, and if I touch it, then I'll buy it, just because you never know who has the virus. So yeah, and then they're more restricted on the dressing rooms. Because it depends on the store as well, because some don't let you to try on clothes because of how small it is, or like the precautions of like the county or the state. So yeah.
That sounds very similar to how it is over here. Would you say that it's similar?
I would say it is similar because before I came to California, I went to like American Eagle over there, and it was pretty similar. Because when I went, at the time they didn't let us try on clothes at American Eagle. So now it's kind of probably different on the state laws and policies. So it just depends on like the laws of the state with the virus. So yeah.
Going to the beach, did you feel comfortable going since we're in a pandemic?
Not really, because we're in a pandemic and we're supposed to be like 6 feet apart from each other. And since like when you go to the beach, there's obviously going to be like people that are going to be like sitting next to you, like strangers, because some of them are like a feet away from you or like 2 feet away from you. And then when you go into like the ocean, everyone's going to be close to each other because everyone wants to be like in the wave, especially in the big waves. And then on California is like they have surfers, so they're together the whole time. So it's kind of dangerous, and you have to just be cautious of who's around you and how far away you are from people.
Were there any activities that you couldn't do because of COVID?
I would say yeah. Usually when I come to California, I go to Santa Monica. I forgot what it was called. Like the beach over there, and they have like rides and like a big boardwalk, and it was closed. And I usually get like souvenirs like for family and friends. And this time around, I couldn't do it because it was closed due to the pandemic. So it is very different.
Okay. So now that we heard about certain activities that you can't do because of COVID, would you be able to tell us how is it like schooling while on vacation?
Schooling while on vacation, I think I wouldn't say it's hard, just because I still have school and I still have like responsibility in doing my homework and my assignments that I have to get done. And being with like family at a time like this in a pandemic, I feel like it's really good because it has caused, I would say, a lot of depression to many students because of being online, and especially if like students are like by themselves at home, it gets pretty lonely. So with family the whole time. It's something good to be around with because you're happy and joyful because you're with your family and you're constantly with them, because there's some families that can be together in this time. So I am enjoying this time that I have with my family right now, and at the same time balancing school. So yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for telling me so much about your travel to California. I have never gone, so it's really cool to hear and listen about it.
Thank you for having me, and I hope everyone stays safe and healthy.